Hi, I'm Matt from Tubby Tarot. Welcome back to 10 Talk Tuesday. Today I want to talk about coming out of the tarot closet. Why are you in the tarot closet in the first place? And I know there are a lot of videos out there discussing the subject, but I want to see if we can tweak the subject a little bit. That's coming up right after this. Hi and welcome back. Okay, so you're in the tarot closet, nobody knows you're doing this, you are reading for a very tiny select group of people, perhaps your closest friends, perhaps even your one sibling that you can trust, or perhaps for no one and only for yourself. You can't leave your cards lying all over the show because family will see them. Perhaps you are of an age where this sort of thing is frowned upon by society. You might be a young teenager, okay, just finding their first deck. However, it is very important for you to look around you and see why you are in the tarot closet. Now, is it because of your immediate family? All right, this is a very common one. Your immediate family will be hugely disappointed, angry, upset, even abusive towards you if they find out that you are doing tarot. That could be the one reason. The other reason is that you live in a very small community that is again anti this particular form of divination or divination in general. The other reason is that you are perhaps the loner at school, or you don't want them to know because already you're picked upon for being different and you don't want to kind of exacerbate that and make it worse. So there are many different reasons why you would be in the closet as a tarot reader. What I want to look at today though is what is holding you back within yourself from coming out of the closet. Because let's face it, not all of us live in small, narrow-minded communities, live in families that are fundamental, surround ourselves with friends who are not open-minded, who are very literal thinking. Okay, not all of us are there, and yet there are many people who could openly read tarot, and yet they don't. They hide it from their colleagues and their friends and their family, and they don't want to kind of admit to this. And it's often not because of peer pressure or societal pressure. It has got to do with them, fundamentally their decision not to come out. And I think that is probably one of the saddest reasons not to actually take your God-given gift of interpretation and use it for the betterment and for the greater good of everyone concerned, is putting limitations on yourself. Why would you limit yourself? Number one, you don't really believe in this. I know, isn't that strange? So many people do things that they simply don't believe in. And yet, I know people who use the tarot cards purely as a parlor game. They don't understand what they have in their hand, okay? The next reason is that you are uncertain. You're too uncertain about the validity of your readings. So you keep it all very hush-hush. You don't want people to actually, you don't want to read for people or know people or tell people that you read cards, because then they're going to want you to read for them, and you are afraid that your reading is not going to come true, or you're going to be mocked for the reading, or people are going to say, oh, that's absolute rubbish, don't be silly, blah, blah. Okay, you're going to be afraid of misinterpreting the cards and thereby setting yourself up for ridicule. That is a poor excuse to stay in the tarot closet, a very poor excuse. Often, the most genius minds have put themselves out there and stood up to ridicule, and later on they've been proved correct. Put yourself out there. Don't be afraid of being mocked. Don't be afraid of being ridiculed. As long as you know in your heart that it's the truth, it's the real thing, okay? Be brave, okay? Be very brave. The other reason you are perhaps doing this, keeping yourself locked away, keeping your talents locked away, is because you are still thinking with a organized religion mentality. Yes, you're doing readings. Yes, you are doing readings for yourself and perhaps your closest friends. But you're not expanding that to use your gifts to help others or to soften others' lives as such, okay? You are still in the back of your mind going over the, oh my God, I'm going to be punished for doing this, okay? Oh my God, this is like, I know this is bad, but I really enjoy this and I'm really good at it, but please God forgive me. That would be, again, a very sad reason to actually stay in the closet and not come out and say, hey, you know what, I'm doing this. So there are so many reasons why we stay hunkered down under the rock, behind the fence, okay? Please, oh God, I hope they don't like see me or suss me out. So how do you come out? How do you actually step up and say, you know what, this is what I do. This is how I do it. Please, if you live in a community that you know is going to ostracize you, that you know might even get violent with you, or you live in a situation, don't come out of the closet, obviously, all right? I'm not saying leap gazelle-like from the cupboard of Narnia and expose your hidden talents, because let's face it, there are people in the world who will physically fuck you up because they're scared of you. They have no idea what the hell is going on. So no, don't do that. Assess the situation. But if you are one of those people who are staying in the closet because of your own fears and doubts, that is when you need to step out. So first of all, start reading for other people. I'm taking you right back to the person who reads for themselves. Slowly, quietly start reading for perhaps close family and close friends. Keep a journal. Hugely important when you start reading. Keep a journal. Mark down the times when you're right. You're not going to be right all the time, I'm sure, but mark down the times when you're right. Discuss this with people. Go online and join a forum. Go onto Facebook and join a few groups. Okay, go and like a few pages. Go onto YouTube and communicate with some of the channels. Talk to me. Leave comments on my videos. I answer all comments. Okay. Get in touch with people that you know will not mock you or that you know will support you in this, and take it from there. Slowly kills the monkey, as they say. One step at a time, okay? You are holding yourself back, and the way to push yourself out of that is by getting out of your comfort zone, okay? Yes, you are running the risk of being mocked. Yes, you are running the risk of being wrong, but I would rather be wrong 3 out of 5 readings and be called out on it than not reading for people at all. Because let me tell you something, and this is something I've learned over the years. Tarot reading is a gift, and tarot reading is a gift that you can use. You can use it to help other people, to be strong and to stand up for themselves and to smooth the way forward in their lives. You just need to put on your big boy or big girl panties and step 1 foot out of that closet, and you'll see doors will open, no pun intended. Okay, so think about that, okay? As I say, obviously be realistic, but if it's you that is holding yourself back, try and make a concerted effort to work through the issues and step out of the closet and share your God-given talents with the world. I am Matt from Tubby Tarot. I'll see you on the flip side.